So, very good morning. Am I audible, sir? Currently, sir, am I audible?
Hi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible and even screen also visible.
Okay, sir. Okay. So, very good morning. So, yes, yes, please off your microphones. So, very good morning to one and all. So, today we are going to discuss the last domain of pharmaceutical that practice school concept, that is pharmaceutical sales and marketing. So, in this, firstly, we are going to discuss the different aspects they are involved in this pharmaceutical sales and marketing. And here, this domain, it mainly comprises of 4 parts. So one by one, we will discuss that. So what is the intended outcome of today's presentation? Number one, the participant will be able to understand what is the importance of this pharmaceutical marketing and sale domain. Then second, the student will able to recognize the skill while they are working in the field of marketing. And then third, you will let know the steps they are involved in pharmaceutical product sale cycle. So first question that may come in your mind that why this pharmaceutical sale and marketing is very, very important. You know that everybody is having or he or she is working for money only. So this pharmaceutical sale and marketing, it is the field or it is the profession which is give us highest earning potential. You can earn lot of money, you can earn name and fame through this pharmaceutical sale and marketing. And corporate will pay you on sharp basis and depending upon your hard work. So it is a only field that will measure what hard work you are doing for attaining your goals in the field of marketing. Then second and very important, it is an evergreen field because manufacturing of the new products, they are going on day by day, as well as the sale of that particular product, it is also necessary. And selling of that product, it is the one of the part of the success of that particular product in the market. And therefore, it is a very, very versatile field. Means in future also there is a need of this field. And as you see that, there are 5 to 6 different cadre levels. They are present in pharmaceutical sales and marketing jobs. Hence, there are highest chances to grow in this particular field. Then third, you know that it is a universal field. Those they are having a hobby to travel across the world or globally. So it is a very, very excellent field for them. So if you work very, very hard, you will get returns in terms of money, in terms of incentives, as well as trips to the foreign countries, as well as in the different corners of India also. So when we are working in the pharmaceutical sale and marketing, as coin has 2 sides. So sales and marketing team, it is present in front of the population. Okay. So we can see them, we can observe them, what are their efforts. But another team that is working behind that particular screen, that is the product management team, that is known as a PMT. And both are having the same and equal importance. So firstly, we will understand the hierarchy, how the pharmaceutical sales and marketing is there. You know that the basic joining of any new candidate, it will start from medical representative. Nowadays, it is known by the different names also, that is the sales executive, marketing executive, or some company, they name them as a territory manager. After that, the area or zonal manager. Suppose there will be appointment of the manager for suppose Satara district or zone. So this is Pune region suppose, or Pune zone. So there will be the appointment of the manager for that particular zone. Then a regional manager, suppose a business manager or regional manager that is appointed for whole Maharashtra, that will be the regional business manager. And after that, next level is the national sales manager. And topmost position is GM of marketing and sale. So that is the general manager of marketing and sale. So similarly, in the second hierarchy, you can see when you have to market any product. So your appointment in product management team, it starts from management training. So this is the first level. After that, next level is product marketing executive. Then next level is again assistant product manager, then product manager, then group product manager, and the topmost position again, it is contributed by the general manager of marketing and sales. So these are the two sides. They are very, very important in the pharmaceutical sales and marketing. Now the question comes. So we have seen three different advantages. Okay, why we are going for pharmaceutical marketing and sell. But again, there are few limitations are also there. So always you have to ready to accept the challenges. Then second, traveling, sometimes it is exhaustive. So day and night you have to travel. Work pressure is there because they are paying for you, and that's why they expect more outcome from yourself, and that's why some work pressure is also there, and you have to mold yourself as per the need of company. And last, again, there is a age limit, there is family time. These are the main limitations in the marketing field. So when we discuss about our course structure, the course curriculum is mainly divided into these four domains. First is sales domain, second marketing, skill development, what are the skills they are essential for marketing, then stages of sales cycle, and fourth one, it is the market research. Now we'll discuss about the module number 1, that is the sale domain. So the sale, it includes the two parts. The syllabus or the curriculum, it consists of two parts. First is the indoor assignment and second is the outdoor assignments. So first, in the first step of indoor assignment, we are going to design a questionnaire for the survey, market survey. Then second, we have to develop the personal skill in our student. Then third, we have to inculcate what are the soft skills and situation handling skills they are required in the field of sales and marketing. Then fourth, we have to develop the detailed story of our product. And then fifth, the product knowledge gathering. So these are the important parts of indoor assignments. So after that, the second part it comes, that is the outdoor activities. In outdoor activities, we are sending our students, we are going to send our student for conduct of market survey of products, the different companies, they are present in the market, and what is their share in the market, and what are the different competitors of that particular products or that particular companies. Then we are directing our student for preparation of the doctor list in the assigned area, and then based on specialty, we are asking them for classify as well as to collect the contacts of that particular doctors. Then third part is understanding the doctor's prescription habit, what the doctors are writing. Then as per the categories of the drug, they are prescribed by them. Then again, the fourth part of this outdoor activity, it is the comparison of the organization marketing data with the developing country or developing company profile in those specific area. In the field of marketing, what are the products of our company or XYZ company with the other company that we have to compare in that particular specific product area. Then next, we have to conduct the survey of various brands. They are selected for particular drugs. Then again, we have to prepare a comparative data of selected products. And then we have to evaluate that particular data. After that, next point is we have to conduct the market survey of irrational combinations. You know that there are many combinations, they are present in the market. They are not having any rational, but they are still present in the market. So we have to conduct the survey of irrational combinations they are present in the market. And along with that, we have to collect the regulatory guidelines so that we can prove that combinations are the irrational combinations they are present in the market. So this is all the first about the first Moodle. Now in a second Moodle, we are going to discuss about marketing and product development. In marketing and product development, again it is for 50 hours. What are the roles and responsibilities of product management team? Then understand the hierarchy. I have shown the hierarchy in the second slide only. How the marketing and sales team as well as product management team, they are working. And I have shown you the hierarchy of the both teams also. So we have to understand what is the function of each post. Okay, what is the working of what are the responsibilities of each and every post in that particular hierarchy. Then how the working is taking place in that particular team. And identify the need of new product and their specifications. So why we want to bring the new product into the market? What should be their properties? We should identify. So next is know the proper time of introduction of that new product into the market. And this information we are getting from the medicinal practitioner. So we are introducing our new product into the market after the discussion of the medicinal practitioners only. Then development of the literature articles for the support of selected product. If we are selecting that I have to bring that particular product into the market, I should produce a supplementary or supportive documents for that or supportive literature for that. So what is my innovation behind that particular product so that I am launching that particular product into the market at that time only. Next, identify the proper time and nature of product introduced in the market of a specific category from the literature. Then acquiring the product knowledge regarding the chemistry. So while you are launching the product into the market, you have to provide a leaflet along with that particular product into the market. So that leaflet, it will contain all the information regarding chemistry, pharmacology and the pharmacology, that formulation aspects of various drug products. Then that will be helpful for counseling our pharmacist to the medicinal practitioner also and to the registered pharmacist also. Then we have to prepare a documented report of work under the supervision of the internal expert and submission. So all this documentation procedure we have to carry out in our college under the supervision of your teacher, and you have to submit it on day-to-day basis. Then next module is module number 3, where the different stages of sales cycle we have to understand. So first, we have to prepare a lead list preparation. Means you have to prepare a drug list, and after preparation of a drug list, student will prepare the different list of the product. Okay, they are present in the market, and along with the company information, along with what are the type of a dosage form they are present. Then second, first contact and interview. When our pharmacist or when our medical representative, they will go to the doctor, how they will behave, what should be the interview skill they should be present in our student. So that should be that particular skills they are inculcated in our students. Then funneling of customer. What is funneling of customer? How our product is written by our doctor. It is the process that is involved or it is related with that. I'm going to discuss it in the next slide. Then how our student, they are work as a marketing representative, how they are discussing the product with the medical practitioner. Then customer objection and handling. If there are any objections of the customer, how to handle that, how to negotiate that skills also inculcated in the students. So because our customers are not direct public, our customers are the doctor. So firstly, we have to convince our doctors. So convincing to the talent peoples, it is somewhat very, very difficult job, and that's why these skills should be inculcated in our student. So what should be that skill that is present in our student? Okay, that we have to inculcate. So I have shown here the diagram that is called as a funneling of customer. So what do you mean by funneling of customer? So repetitively we are going to our physicians, our doctors. We are making the awareness by providing them information leaflets. Okay, we are giving them the demonstration of our product. And slowly what will happen, their interest it is going to develop in the next visit. They trying to consider our product and they start writing in one or more prescription, and after they are finding the results in the patient, they are intending it, okay, and they are intending at a larger extent, and they are evaluating whether there is any significant effect in the patient or not about our drug product. And then they are continuously writing our product, and then the purchase of our product, it is going on increasing. So this is known as a funneling of the particular product. Then negotiation and sale closing. You know that this is the part, it is related to the pharmacist. How you have to contact to the pharmacist, registered pharmacist or medical shop owner, and you have to give the different schemes. Okay, after giving 10 strips, you are offering one strip like that. Okay, or various gifts you can provide to them so that they will bring or they will purchase more number of drug product into their medical shop, as well as the doctor should write that particular product at a larger extent. Then last is at the month ending, you know that the sale closing procedure is there. So what type of a document that you have to prepare for sale closing? It is the part of that. Then generate referrals. So you have to produce or you have to give the reference in the field. They are having the good contacts with that particular physician. Then challenges in the pharma sales. There are some challenges like government interventions, then your competitors, and you have to target assessments. So what are the marketing you are doing, whether doctors they are writing or not. Otherwise you are visiting and visiting and visiting again and again. So you have, how the target assessment is done, that skill also you have to understand. Then you know that there is a competition in a pharma sales. So why the sale of your competitor product is more and why your product is less. You have to identify that. Whether cost difference are there, whether they are giving the more schemes or they are giving more gifts. So that are the different parts of that. Okay, and the last module, it is the marketing research. So this is mainly based on the practical part. So marketing research, you have to go to the market again. This is the practical part, and you are provided with the name of a drug or a particular category of drug. You have to go to the market and you have to search how many products are there, of which company, what is their cost. Then studying of macro environmental factors. So why in particular area the sale of that particular product is more, and what factors they are affecting the sale of particular industry product in that particular area, that you have to understand. Then research of consumers. So what are the different doctors are there? What are their thinking habits? What are their writing habits? We have to understand and we have to note it down. Then research of the competitors. What are our competitors? They are present in the market. I have told you that. What are their positive things? So that our doctors, they are not writing our product. We should understand that. Then price research. Yes, just now I have told you that. Why consumers mean doctors, they are prescribing, because this is the natural thing. If the doctor is prescribing a medicine that is having the low cost, we will go to that doctor many times. Any doctor, he will prescribe the medicine of higher cost. We avoid to go to that particular doctor. So that's why this price research is very, very important. Then research of distribution and sale. So in what area of Maharashtra, which type of drugs they are get distributed, and monthly or weekly, what will be the rate of sale of that particular product, we have to study. So these are the main 4 domains or 4 modules, they are present in the domain of pharmaceutical sales and marketing. So with this, we stop over here. Okay, thank you very much. If you are having any difficulty, now the session is very open for discussion. Yes.